Hi, I'm Cindy Showstrom and my hobby is Songbird Quilts. Last year I got the QCT5 with the quilt motion software called QCT5 Beginnings. And I've always wanted to do a Hoffman panel Dream Big. You can do it. Download the pattern from one of the web designers. I chose to go to Wasatch Quilting and purchased the set there. When you purchase a set, there will be a design for each petal. Each individual petal will need to be placed, and there will be a little cheat sheet that shows the numbers of the petals and the design. So I am going to show you how to, using QCT5 Beginnings, how to place one of the petals, and if you repeat that process, you will be able to finish the whole panel. And I'm about halfway through my first one, and I'm so excited I wanted to share it with you. I am going to show you how to place this petal here, and if I look on my quilting map, I do believe that one is this one right here, number 39. The shading that I have going on here indicates the color thread that I'm going to use. So once you've decided the design that you need to look for, choose Select and Sew, navigate to where your pattern and design is, find Dream Big again, petal number 39. Click Open. That's the design, but we need to be able to tell it where to place it. So we're going to outline the petal. Go to Plugins up in the corner, click Marking Tool. For now, I'm just going to teach you to choose Remove All when you begin to start, and that will erase any previous works that you've done. Down here, move your needle somewhere on the petal's edge. I'm going to choose to start at a corner. Come back up to the screen, click Add a Point. And if you look very closely, there's a little tiny dot. Back down here, you're going to begin to trace. Move about an inch, click Add a Point. Move, click, move, click, and what you are going to do is outline that petal as precisely as you can by following the needle around the edge of the petal. I am going to try to move quickly here just to give you the idea, and I'm not looking, I'm just pressing add. Whoops, look at that. Made a mistake. It wasn't adding. If you say remove last, it will erase. I believe down here I'm somewhere about at the point. I'll click add. Yes. I'm going to continue tracing. Add, add, move, add, move, add, move, add, move, add, move, add. It's important to add a dot each time you move the direction, especially on curves. So that's about it there. Once you have outlined it, move your needle to the center of the petal. Up here on the design, you will see a little gray dot, and I want you to be able to press on that gray dot to move the pattern closer to where you outlined. Go to Toolbox. Make sure it says 1 point. If it does not, you can scroll up or down and make sure it says 1 point. And you want center. So once again, move your needle to the center of the petal, the gray circle places it. Now, I want to see a little bit better, so I'm going to increase it. If you look closely, the design exceeds what I traced out. So when you had hit toolbox, it pops up with the width and the height, and I'd like you to just change that number and see what happens. I'm going to make it taller, way too tall. All right, we've got to make it smaller. We'll try 6. We need to make it even smaller. We're going to try 5.8. And now we're getting closer. I'm going to try 5.7, 5.5 even. That looks a little bit better. I think that it's a little bit too wide. I don't want to change one without changing the other. I forgot to mention, always unlock that box so you can change the height without changing the width. Now we're going to change the width, make this a little bit smaller. We're going to try 8. I'm going to move the needle a little, reposition the pattern. We're much closer to being within the parameters. I still think it's a little bit too high, 5.3. That is looking better. Replace it. The drawn image is within the black lines, but it's out right there. So I'm just going to move the needle up a little bit more. And you just keep doing that until you get right about where you need to be. And I think that's where we need to be. If you look around the edges of the black line, all of what will be stitched that's in the blue lines are within that black line. When you have reached that point, you're ready to sew. Press quilt. And trust me on this. Just pull your bobbin and sew, and it will sew for you. I want to keep this video short, so I'm not going to demonstrate the sewing right now or pulling the bobbin, but that is how you are going to trace out a petal and place it. Thanks for watching.